Hello and welcome to Firefall. So I've used my scan hammer to figure that this place has nice 50% bismuth, and then I'm dropping a thumper. So what is a thumper and all this stuff? Well, for one, this is how you get a lot of crafting materials in the game. This is pretty big part of playing Firefall. Basically what you do is you go around with your scan hammer to find, either you just want to find something random with a nice percentage, like this 50% bismuth here, and then you drop a thumper. And when you start thumping, all sorts of funky creatures start running to try to kill either you or your thumper, or both, and you're supposed to defend your thumper. And that's pretty much it. This basic 1-2 person thumper lasts 3 minutes until it's done with the whole thumping process, and afterwards you get your loot, in addition to loot and XP you get from killing all these creatures off with your weapons and whatnot. What you do with your dumped up materials is up to you. I mean, they are mostly used for crafting all sorts of stuff, as well as turning into crystite. Crystite being basically the cash you use for buying battle frames and so forth. It can all be converted into crystite. So I am just killing things. As you can see, I'm playing an assault, and there I do a little mistake and fire my plasma cannon right next to me, and the splash explosion of course damages me as well. Jetpack is pretty big deal in the game as well. It's pretty integral part of the gameplay, as is kiting monsters around instead of being hit by them. So the jetpack helps with that. These are really basic monsters I'm fighting here, so with this dumping a location. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And please don't do that and hit yourself with your own plasma cannon like that. But well, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Thumper is about halfway done. The integrity shows its health, obviously. Game uses projectile weapons. How come I did not hit that then? Okay, there we go. Use projectile weapons, so you have to like lead targets and aim and stuff. I'm not overly awesome with this thing yet, especially not with the secondary weapons. I haven't played the game quite enough yet. But if you have been playing Tribes ever, or maybe even PlanetSide, anything which uses projectile weapons a lot, then you should be quite familiar with this stuff. And my thumper is almost done. Thumping, and thumping. Yeah, this is something you do a lot in this game. And oh, there is a chosen Firefall. I guess once this is done, we'll deal with that. Oh, run straight into that exploding ice blast monster. And a loot chest spawning right next to my thumper. So the thumping is done. I sent the thumper away and get it actually back, but it did not get blown up. So as long as you send your thumper away, whether it's to save it from being destroyed in midway or after you are done thumping, you always get it back. So let's go destroy the chosen pathway. So the chosen have been piling up here. As you can see, there is quite a lot of chosen. Evil alien invaders intent on destroying all life, I guess. At least that's what they keep saying, and all sorts of other things whenever they get whacked. And they do have similar classes as the player characters. I mean, there is an assault. I am playing an assault here myself. Oh, I am bad at this assault rifle. I don't use it enough. And there I miss a plasma bolt and another plasma bolt. I'm just mostly concerned with the juggernaut, because that thing hurts if it hits me. So I'm trying to jump around as much as possible. There's the juggy down. And now a bunch of little guys. And another juggernaut at the back, which deal with the assault first. There we go. Almost got hit by that, the juggernaut shot. And now I'm getting beat on a bit because there is quite a few of these guys chasing me around, so I'm trying to gain some distance so I can keep dodging around. So as can be seen, the game is not so much about trying to tank damage, it's about trying to avoid as much of it as possible. And there is a shockwave, one class ability for assault, which actually hit target and bloody whack. Am I out of touch with this assault rifle? So, like just switching on it to try to get a little bit used to it, but might be a wrong time and place to really do that. Might want to do that on another Battleframe, I guess. Such as the engineer who can get more mileage out of the assault rifle. In reality, ouch! Straight jumped into that juggernaut shot. So I'm just bouncing around, killing these chosen. I don't see the drop pod in here, but I see a lot more of them coming from distance. I figure, well, I'll kill them off, and there seems to be quite a lot of them. I'll check that up after I finish off. Yeah, there is a big pack on the side. So let's see about this thing. Reload my guns, continue. Hello. Shoot a couple bullets into you while I can. Then I have to start dodging again because there is the juggernaut on the distance. It keeps firing like a madman. Then, oops, I don't wanna aggro quite that many, so let's pull back. Maybe see if we have some squaddies for support, and I'll end it here. Thank you for watching.